Alright guys, stream is starting up right now. Gotta fix something real quick, I've noticed. Oops. There we go. Gotta make this a little smaller so I can see what the heck is going on. There we go. Now I can see what's going on. Much better. Had to fix my screen. It was a little bit off. I do apologize for that, guys. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Bring the mic in a little bit so you can hear what's going on. We have a full hour stream tonight. Yay, hour streams. So it's going to be a full stream tonight. We're talking San Diego Comic-Con 2019 reveals that have been spoiled, at least from last week into this week. I believe they're going up until, July 2nd. But I could be wrong on the date. Let me just kind of tweak the screen a little bit again here. Hopefully you guys will join me in the stream tonight. Hopefully, it's supposed to be a good, I think it's going to be a good stream tonight. I really think it's going to be a good stream. A lot to talk about. I'm going to be using my two screens like I normally do when I do something like this, like a reveal. But it's going to be, I'll bring it up on my page, and I'll be looking at it from the side over here. You'll see me do this a lot. And that's because I have a little monitor. I have my little tablet, and I'm sharing that tablet. So you'll see that happen quite a bit here. So we're going to start this up at 9 o'clock. We're doing some more Gatorade, kicking up my kick for trying to keep it a little bit clean. Not really necessarily a diet per se, but I'm trying to cut back on a lot of sugars and things like that. So hopefully you'll come into the stream tonight. Let's take a look at the thumbnail, make sure it looks good here. I can't even see the thumbnail sometimes, so I don't know exactly how it looks until I get it. So I'm going to take a look here, see what we got. Hopefully it looks good. Kill that. Hey, Commander Cody, thanks for coming into the stream tonight. I got to cut the top a little bit. It's a little bit high, so I'll fix that when I do the VOD. We're doing a full hour stream tonight, Cody. Hopefully you stick around until the end. We're talking SDCC 2099. All the reveals have been spoiled so far. This is going to be sort of a not complete list. I think they're still putting stuff on that are still more spoilers that are coming out. I heard a couple of them that got dropped today. And that will be in tonight's stream, talking about those items. So hopefully you will stick for the long haul so we can see what's going on for San Diego Comic-Con releases. A lot of cool stuff this year. A lot of different things. Some things that I'm very interested in getting my hands on. Drink tonight we're doing is some lower sugar Gatorade 2 here. Yep. Awesome, Commander Cody. And we're going to start it up right now. We have 4 people in chat. Awesome. Don't be shy. Please say something in this chat to the side if you want to say anything. I always like hearing other people's voices beside my own. I'm like an echo. So, we're going to talk San Diego Comic-Con 2019. But before I do anything, just a little bit kind of update what's going on with the channel for right now. Until I talk about the update video. That will be coming out, I believe, the second week of July. Coming up next week, not this week, but next week, July 4th, is the 3rd year anniversary of Rook Geek Goodness on YouTube. I'm very, very happy. It's my 3rd year of doing YouTube. I am still here, still kicking, scratching, and clawing. Not to where I was before. When I first started this channel out about 3 years ago, the channel was much higher. I'll talk more about loss of subs, loss of viewership, things like that in that update video. That will go along and it'll make sense to why I'm making some very big decisions with the channel. A lot of, I'm making some course corrections. There's going to be some, I don't want to say like taking a lobster and throwing it in hot water, but as an analogy goes, there's going to be some drastic changes in the channel, which I think will bring the channel back to where its original roots lie, and you'll understand when I talk about that when I bring up my video for that particular month, for the 3rd year anniversary video. Well, for the update video rather. The 3rd year anniversary video, so everyone know now in the stream, we're going to have at least 3 giveaways, at least 3, as I'm working out blocking everything out in my head, how I'm going to do everything. There's going to be 3 giveaways. There are going to be IO Gleam links in the 3rd year anniversary video. You can go into 1, 2, or 3 giveaways. You can go into all giveaways. You can enter every single one of them if you want to. There's no limit to which giveaways you can take. You only can limit it to 1 winner per person now. You remember your watching my first video on the very day it was published, so you've come so far, and we're proud of you. Yep, Commander Cody, thank you very much. Again, I do this because I enjoy doing it. As Mike, the long time, unfortunately deceased wrestler Mike Graham pointed out, I don't draw a dime. My channel doesn't draw a dime. I haven't made a cent on this channel. I do it because I enjoy doing it. It is a hobby. It is a passion project. I've talked about it at length. Would I like to have it as a second source of income? Absolutely. If you want to help the channel grow, watch my videos. That's all I can say. Don't send me anything. If you want me to review something, you can send it to the P.O. Box. It's inside the show notes. It's always inside my help portion about my channel. You can always go to the about section of the channel. It'll always tell you what my P.O. Box is. If you want to send something to me, thank you. If you want me to review something, awesome. If you want to help my channel out, tell your friends. If you're, in the geeky community, if you're in the pop culture community, if you have friends that like comics, video games, board games, anime, sci-fi, action, fantasy stuff, Funko, collectibles, action figures, anything along those lines that you think would be a good fit for them, that you think that I can do, or give me ideas about content, let me know. Turn them onto my channel. Let them know about me, because for you to find me, you have to look for me on YouTube or come from word of mouth. So that's the idea here, guys. So I've rambled on enough. There's going to be, let me just take a step back for a second. The update video in about 2 weeks or so, two to 3 weeks. It's going to be the second week of July. There's some changes that I'm going to talk about for the channel, and bringing back some content I took away. That I will let you guys know about that now. Yeah, the biggest problem with Amino, though, Commander Cody, that's how I really grew the channel. That's one of the ways I really got a foothold in YouTube. Hey, Jay, hey, Jackie, for coming into the stream tonight. One of the big things I did when I started the channel is that I used the Amino community. I talked about it at length before. It is sort of like a bulletin board system, as you see, and chat rooms from the old days of the interweb. Excuse me. That's how the idea was for, at least for the Amino community. It's all sorts of subjects and things that you can go into chat rooms or post videos on, things like that. It's a community of particular things. They have all sorts of things you can check out for Amino. So, I mean, that's one of the things that I really did to kind of ramp up my channel. And it came back to bite me in the ass, so to speak, because it was a lot of sub for sub. And I'll talk more about that sort of mentality. And I try to get away from that way of thinking when I talk about it in the update video, so stay tuned for that. So let's talk San Diego Comic-Con 2019. I can say without a doubt, my personal opinion, but probably a pretty factual one, it's probably the largest comic book convention in the U.S. It trumps all other comic book conventions anywhere. Dragon Con, New York Comic Con. It is the biggest convention in the U.S. It's more of a pop culture phenomenon now. It kind of evolved from a smaller niche thing in Los Angeles and California to this huge, I would say at least U.S.-based, maybe worldwide scene. That's where a lot of movie houses go to premiere new content, new videos, new movie projects, TV shows. New content creators are going there to drop out content, and that's where a lot of people go to. I wish I can go there myself. It's sort of my dream to go to San Diego Comic-Con, but unfortunately I can't. The con I'm going to be going to, which is going to be SuperCon, July 6th in Miami. I will be shooting video. Let me fix my camera. Once again, like I've done before, I'll be doing it very similar to my other SuperCon videos. The idea is I don't sit here and talk. You'll see a lot of people do con videos. They'll talk about what they want to buy, things like that. They'll be interacting with other people. I don't like doing that. I take a different approach. I take the approach of someone going to a comic convention who has never been to one before and this is a new experience for them. I show them cosplayers, because that's one of the big things going to Comic Cons is seeing the people dressed up and the outfits they're wearing, walking through the booths and see what people are selling. That is the feeling and the ambiance. I use that word a lot when I talk about con videos, is the approach I take to doing a con video. I put music in, usually something that would upbeat. I'll change the music every few minutes. There'll be a new song that goes up. So that's what I try doing, the approach I take to a con video. And I do that a little differently compared to anybody else who does con videos. I think I have my own little fingerprint, so to speak, of how I do my convention videos, and I really like doing con videos. So, with that out of the way, we're talking San Diego Comic-Con 2019. Got to get my head right here. So I'm going to switch over to my small monitor. We're going to start from the top and work our way down. We're going to be talking Funko. You saw the thumbnail. We're talking Funko, Hasbro and Mattel. Excuse me. So, again, drink of choice tonight, guys, is some Gatorade. Get a drink here. So, what we're going to do first is Funko. That's going to take the most, excuse me again, the most amount of time. You know it, AA. So, let me switch over to my display capture. The screen's going to look funny for a second, so pardon how the screen looks. I'm going to move this over to where it needs to be, which is over here, which is my smaller monitor. And I'm going to get the screen ready to go. Prep it here. Bang, there we go, perfect. Let me go over to the Funko section, and it's going to look a little different. There we go. So we're going to go to the very, very top here. I will give you the link for everything I'm doing here. The first one is the Funko page, which is this one right here. I went to cardboardconnection.com. It's given me all the updates that are currently there for Funko. I could have gone to Funko's site, but I figured this is a good way to do it. You'll see me in the top right corner of your screen. And I have the chat over here. Let me just move this over a little bit to cover up some of this stuff I don't need. There we go. Because there's some more advertisements on the left side. You guys don't need to worry about that. So you can see the chat over here. And let's go down from top to bottom. As you see, prices are pretty high already on the right side of the screen. Well, you can't really see it. It's getting cut off over here. Let me kind of move it over so you can see some of the pricing that it's already going for ridiculous amounts of pricing. So, excuse me, let me move this over again. Back to where it was. Let me just, technical difficulties. We're going to move this back over here. Perfect. I'm going to move this back over here. Excellent. Had to get everything adjusted, and one more second, and I'll be there in a sec. Perfect. All right, guys, so we're at the Funko page right now, at least for the Cardboard Connection. I've used this website before. I've talked about them before. They have a nice, they give me everything sort of in an order. It may not be the order in which it was released for Funko, but let's go down from top to bottom. They're doing Otter Pops now. Otter Pops, of course, were the classic pops that you would get when you were a kid. The little mascot you see right here, the guy holding the flower, is one of the characters. Pop ad icons. This is going to be crazy money here. You're doing the Peter Pez guy holding a little Pez dispenser. That's going to go for a crazy amount of money on the secondary market. Another ad icon, which is the International Toucan. I'm assuming, I think this is the San Diego Comic-Con mascot right here, I believe, but I could be wrong. Now we go to Avengers. We have a Walgreens exclusive. This is Wong. And at the bottom of this list here, I will show you which stores will have which exclusives. And you'd be kind of surprised this year, because a bunch of ones you thought would be for one place, but it's not. It's for a different outlets. I was very surprised who got what. Wong with sort of the glowing hands that we've seen before for Doctor Strange. So he looks good. This is one I want to get my hands on. This right here, of course, is the GameStop exclusive. This is the Batman 80th year. Batman 80 Years, number 144, Batman Chrome GameStop exclusive. If you notice, I'll kind of scroll right here, it's using that new 80th anniversary packaging. Most of the Batman boxes we've seen with the with the chrome-colored Batmans in this thinner Batman pose, which has been used to death now. DC's used this, Funko and DC's been using the sculpt a lot, but this is the first time we've had I believe, a chrome using this packaging. This might be the one of the big high-selling items, in my honest opinion, on the secondary market. Is this one right here. Again, we have the 80th anniversary packaging. This time it's the Batman with his cape over his shoulder with the Comic-Con bag. Very, very cool. I like that. We have Minerva from Captain Marvel movie. She was one of the assassin characters for the movie, the beginning of the Star Corps, I believe it was called. But I could be wrong on the name, but I think it was the Star Corps. That's where, of course, Captain Marvel started when she was in the movie. Next, we have an all-orange GameStop exclusive Conan O'Brien. Again, they're changing the box presentation here. I'm making the assumption, because they did it for the last 3 or 4 years for Conan, the Conan TV show will be probably being shot again at San Diego Comic-Con. So it's going to be most likely 5 Conan Pops, similar to what they've done the last years, which was Conan dressed up as a character in the pop culture community. So they'll do something very similar to that again. Yeah, this teal Batman is really cool. I do like this teal Batman. This is the one I'm going to try to get my hands on. I'm going to be taking that day off from work. I'm going to be hitting up a lot of GameStops trying to get this Batman specifically because I know for a fact it's going to be worth probably, if you want my honest opinion, guys, probably about, I want to say between 75 and $100 easily. Let me know in the chat, please, if the sound is okay. Again, I cannot hear myself talking because I don't have a pair of headphones on. I'm assuming it is good. Looking at my levels for the sound, looks pretty good. Conan looks good. Conan O'Brien pop right there, number 25. Now we get Disenchantment. I'm not sure what this is all about. It's some type of, I guess, Disney, maybe a Disney franchise or a new cartoon. It looks maybe I'm thinking maybe on like Adult Swim is what I'm thinking this probably is. Then we have Pating, a Doctor Who character. Don't know anything about them. Thanks, Jackie. This is going to be the next seller right here. The Vegeta, which is the red chrome Vegeta. This is going to be a Hot Topic exclusive. This one and the Chrome Batman are be the two hot sellers, with one more seller I think is going to be the next big hot seller as well. There's a Super Saiyan Vegeta, all red chrome. We've seen a chrome Vegeta, I believe, before. I think they even used the same sculpt, I believe. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, Bizarre Supergirl, they had a couple of the Conan Pops. The one I probably want to get my hands on still was Conan dressed up as a luchador. I like that one. I think that was going to be a good one to get your hands on. I have a couple Conan Pops myself. I have the wave of all three where he was like becoming a superhero. It was normal. He had his shirt ripping open and he was a full super, like a super Conan is what I think is what he called himself. Then we have Go Tank Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack. This is the Go Tank's character when he shot like an attack out, special attack. These little ghost guys came out and they took one of the ghost images and made it into a pop. So I think that's kind of cool, a little different. This one is Box Lunch on this one, but we'll talk more about that later. We have Nagini here. This is her, I would make the assumption, not non-snake or animagus form. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but I know a little bit about the character. I know a little about Nagini. I've seen her in snake form, but never in human form. I didn't see the newest Harry Potter movie or the Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. I never saw that one, so I'm assuming she's in human form during this portion of the movie. Next, we have number 771, Forrest Gump with his beard. This is, of course, in the Forrest Gump movie when he was, I think, when he was running. He became, he didn't shave for a while, so this is this pop right here. It looks good. We have more Fortnite stuff. This is the Loot Llama. You have to pardon me, guys. I don't know anything really about Fortnite. I've seen a few videos by streamers, but I don't know much about the whole Fortnite thing. I know it's a shooting game on, I think, PC, Xbox, and PS4. I don't know if you can do it on Switch, but you probably can, but I'm not 100% sure. Next, we have H&R Puff and Stuff. More of a classic character. We've seen this guy as a toy before, so it's kind of cool that we're seeing him in Funko form. Looks good. Then we have another Harry Potter pop. We have Reader Skeeter with her enchanted quill right here. Kind of move it up a little bit so you can see. Hopefully you can get a good look at it. Her enchanted quill right there. Looks good. Then we have the Fox's Flocked version. I believe this guy came out before as non-flocked. I believe, but I could be wrong on that. Let me take a look here to make sure I'm right or wrong. I'm not 100% sure, so please give me a second to confirm that with you. Again, I'm not 100% sure with that. I'm taking a look at the Funko app if you're curious where I'm getting my info from. So it's going to be looking at Fox, I believe his name is. I don't know if he is this is the first time we've seen him. I think we've seen him before. Yeah, we have. There was another Fox that came out. I think there was two, maybe was I'm not now. It looks like there was maybe one version, which was this one right here. Hopefully you can see it. Again, I'm looking at a little tiny screen, so please pardon that. And of course, they have a keychain version of the same one as well. So flocked one is kind of cool. Something a little different. I'm assuming the probably the head is flocked. The wings are probably flocked. Maybe the back of it will be flocked. Then we have more pop icons. These ad icons are just so they go for so much money on the secondary market. It's really ridiculous. Then we have Ratfink, which is a green chrome version. This is a Toy Tokyo exclusive. And we have a gray chrome version of the same character, same number, yeah, 1515, and a glow-in-the-dark version of Ratfink. And he's wearing the same shirt, but you see the colored version of him right here. I'm assuming everywhere it's green would glow in the dark. Then we get something a little more disturbing. We have a Jaws version, which is Shark biting into Quint when he's trying to stab the shark. Of course, from the Jaws movie. Looks good. Like the way it looks. And this is a bigger box, too. This is I saw both the normal Jaws and the one with the scuba tank in his mouth. And I think it was a Books A Million. I think Books A Million or a Barnes & Noble had both of these in stock at the same time. So I've seen how big the box is. It's a decent-sized box. Then we have a Gamora right here, which is a Hot Topic exclusive. She looks good. Like the way she looks. Looks nice. Then we get Man-Thing. This is going to be an Entertainment Earth exclusive. You would think this guy would glow in the dark, but maybe they had one that already glows in the dark, so I'm not 100% sure about that. Then we have Box Lunch, again, Moana and Pua on a boat. So they have a boat here. This is like a pop ride. Yep, even says Pop Moana ride number 62. So it looks nice. I like the way that one looks. Never seen Moana. Then we have Neon Genesis Evangelion. This is a Hot Topic exclusive. This is Ahsoka, or Asuka, right here. Yep, Jackie, I've seen them on Hot Topic as well. That one was a Entertainment Earth exclusive, though, so a little bit different. We have Asuka, I think it's Asuka, I think they pronounce it as, which is a Hot Topic exclusive in her kind of schoolgirl outfit. Then we get the Pop Office Space. This is a Think Geek exclusive, which was the Sticky Note Man, all covered in, this is the, I believe, the box art for the Office Space movie. They have a guy dressed up with the sticky notes all over himself here, so it looks good. Like the way it looks. We have a Pop Overwatch of McCree, which is a GameStop exclusive here, in sort of like beachwear. Then we have the Pop Peanuts Astronaut Snoopy. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive. You may not notice this, but I'll kind of like get right here and it'll kind of show you right here. He does have a astronaut helmet on, so he has a clear dome on. It might be hard to notice because it's white kind of with clear, but he does have a dome over in at least this portion of the picture of Snoopy. Then they have a Rick and Morty to be determined FYE/GameStop exclusive, so we don't know what these ones are. You have another Pickle Rick, which he's floating on a base. He's glow in the dark, and this one is a PF exclusive, limited to 25,000 pieces. This is probably going to be, I'm assuming, an FYE exclusive. I would guess as well. Usually FYE does these exclusives like this a lot. So I would make the assumption it's probably an FYE exclusive. We'll probably see it at the bottom here. Then we have the RWBY Ruby Rose, which is a Hot Topic exclusive right here. Then we have a Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which is another Hot Topic one, which is the comic book version. You have her with a little cauldron over here, with a little green stuff bubbling out. We have another Scott Pilgrim 2-pack. We've had one for the last several years here. This is the Vegan Police, which is going to be a Funko Shop exclusive. And then we have Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, which is another Funko Shop exclusive. Next is Johnny Rico, which is going to be the character from Starship Troopers, kind of muddy and grimy. This is another GameStop exclusive. GameStop is doing really, really well, guys, for this year's release. Demogorgon, which is a gold version, Barnes & Noble's exclusive, which is the same sculpt as the Demogorgon we've seen before. This is the non-exclusive sculpt version. The chase version is usually with the mouth is curled up and closed. If you look at anything that's a chase version of the Demogorgon character for Stranger Things, it's always the collapsed head is the chase version. Now we're getting Scott Howard as Target exclusive in his Teen Wolf. Complete wolfed out version. You may not notice it. It's kind of hard to tell. This black line you see going across the top of his head from ear to ear is a set of headphones. You can't really tell, but you can tell by the size of the packaging right here. It's a set of headphones. Next, we get something that I want. I desperately, woo! I desperately want to get these 5 pops. These 5 pops is what I'm going to be checking late at night on the Walmart website because these are Walmart exclusive, Big Bang Theory, Comic-Con exclusive pops. We have Raj, when he dressed up, there was an episode of Big Bang Theory when they're trying to do a costume contest. They all dressed up as superhero characters. So Raj dressed up as Aquaman. He's riding the little Aquaman seahorse right here. Looks great. Then we have Sheldon as the Flash, winning the costume contest. He has a little trophy. Then we have Howard as Batman. And you can tell it looks like Howard. I mean, if you rip the cowl off, it sort of looks like Howard, just the way they sculpted this. Next, we have Penny as Wonder Woman, which looks great. But here's the kicker. This, woo! Leonard dressed up, of course, as Green Lantern. This I need to get. Absolutely. If I can't get any of these, and I have to get them on the secondary market, this is the guy I'm really shooting for. This is the one I want, because you guys know, we may or may not know, if you're new subscribing to the channel, new to the stream, thanks for coming in to my San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 1-hour stream tonight. I'm a massive Green Lantern fan, and to have this, I so need that. Those are the 5. So we have Leonard as Green Lantern, Penny as Wonder Woman, we have Howard as Batman, Sheldon as Flash, and we have Raj as Aquaman. These 5 pops I need. Then we're going to go a little different direction here with Amazon. They're doing the 2-pack of Turan and the Horned King. This is from the classic Black Cauldron Disney animated movie. It's a great movie, very adult oriented. If you've never seen it before, it has more of an adult theme to it. It's not really for a kid. It's not really a kid's movie. The Horned King. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely, Jackie. I'm going to get him. I know, right, Cody? It's a classic Disney movie. Next, we have from the Flash TV show, we have Cisco Ramon, known as Vibe, of course. He's a Hot Topic exclusive in the Stars t-shirt. Then we get to some Flintstone action. We got Hoppy the Hopperoo. This is going to be a Funko Shop one. This is going to go sell out extremely quickly. This will be gone probably in 30 seconds. I guarantee you this is going to be gone super fast. Same thing with Baby Puss. He's going to be gone too. So this one and this one are going to go in a matter of minutes. I guarantee you. Then we have a Toy Tokyo Kato without the mask and the little weapon in his hand right here. Looks good. Then we have Quasimodo holding a gargoyle, a little baby gargoyle, right there, with a little playing card. I never saw Hunchback of Notre Dame. Then we have something I know people are going to be very interested in. As you see, another GameStop exclusive. The Simpson Treehouse of Horror 2-pack, Kang and Kotis. Glow-in-the-dark 2-pack. This is going to be another showstopper. People are going to really want this 2-pack very badly, especially because the Treehouse of Horror episode was very, very funny, very, very good. And these two guys had a big prominent role in that episode. I know a lot of people are wanting this because they're Simpson fans. They really want this 2-pack. The slime, if you didn't notice here, from their mouths, it's hard to notice from right here, this image right here. But the slime in their mouth is glowing as well. So the entire figure glows. They do have the space helmet, very similar to the from the Flintstones, from Snoopy. They have another sort of clear dome helmet as well. Then we got to Pop Story. We have a Toy Story for Chuckles, the Amazon exclusive. And Mr. Prickle Pants, another Hot Topic exclusive. And then we get to some Ultraman, glow-in-the-dark Toy Tokyo exclusive. One of the few ones here. Now, this may not be a complete exhaustive list. There might be some more stuff being added this week. But the odd thing that I did not see coming out of Toy Tokyo for San Diego Comic-Con, there is no white lanterns. Usually, every year there's a white lantern. I think either at San Diego Comic-Con or New York Comic-Con, one of the big cons, they always do a white lantern pop for Toy Tokyo. I have not seen one released. Then we have a 2-pack of Carl and Ely, which is a box lunch exclusive. We have Wacky Races. We got Lazy Luke here from Funko Shop. Another Wacky Races. We have Sergeant Blast, right there. We have Derek Zoolander, the Merman. This is hilarious. If you've never seen Zoolander and you want to watch a silly, stupid comedy, you must watch Zoolander. He was doing a commercial in Zoolander when he's in the movie, and he's floating around as a mermaid or merman, and it's like the essence of is like water, and the water is like the essence. I mean, it's very very silly. It's very very goofy. This is hilarious, and this one of course is a Target exclusive. So Target got some good stuff so far. GameStop is killing it with the exclusives this year, guys. Then we have the Funko 5-star San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, Hellboy Abe Sapien, another GameStop exclusive. These are the 5-star figures. We've talked about them before. They're about a little smaller than a pop, about the size of a mystery minifigure, but you have articulation on the head. The arms can spin 360, and they come with accessories. So they have one there. We also have Hellboy, again, this time at GameStop. So these are both GameStop exclusives. Then we have a Vinyl Quaker Oats 2-pack, Quisp and Quake. This is going to be a Funko Shop exclusive 2-pack for the Vinyl series. Then we have the Super Conan. This is very similar to the pop I was talking about, the 3 stages when Conan was becoming a superhero. This is the sort of the last step he had before he became Super Conan. Again, they took it and made it as a pocket pop. This is the same exact sculpt, just scaled down. Then we have some Pez. We gotta have Pez, of course. We have the Toucan, the San Diego 50th San Diego Comic-Con. So this is celebrating its 50th year anniversary, which is what you'll see on most of these Comic-Con exclusives. The 50th, like you see 50 right here. That's the logo. That's the big theme for this year. We have some Banana Splits, Funko Shop, 4-pack of the Funkos here. I'm guessing, I'm assuming they're probably going to sell them as a 4-pack. This is very, very cool. Coming up, we have some more Big Bang Theory. We have Sheldon with a shirt. This is just a shirt version. This is a Walmart exclusive. But here's the thing that I think a lot of people are going to want to get. I'm very tempted to buy this myself. I kind of focus in a little bit, kind of zoom a little bit so you can see. I'm going to go back a little bit. It is a shirt inside a lunchbox tin. So you get the shirt inside this tin here. So this will kind of go hand in hand with all 5 of them dressed up in the outfits here. So I think that's very, very cool. I have to get this shirt. Then we have a skateboard. They've done this before. This is a GameStop exclusive, My Hero Academia, right there. Which I don't know why the front has no image. It looks like the bottom has an image. So here's the list of all the shared exclusives. One thing to take note of, you can get the pops in one of 2 ways, really one of 3 ways. The more expensive way, of course, is to buy them from a third party. Usually eBay is they're gonna price gouge is gonna be out there. Scalpers gonna be on there, guys. So take note. Be aware of people scalping stuff. So the other way you can get it is going to the convention, going in the Funko line, getting a ticket for their lottery to be in line to buy Funko product. The other way, which is the way everyone else is probably going to be doing it, is what's called the shared exclusive. So here's a list of all the shared exclusives that we have. We have at Amazon, we have the 2-pack of Black Cauldron and Chuckles. Barnes & Nobles, they have Disenchanted, they have the Doctor Who, the Fantastic Beasts Nagini. We have Reader Skeeter, we have the Peanuts, Astronaut Snoopy, and Demogorgon. Box Lunch, we have Go Tanks, the Kamikaze Attack one. We have Forrest Gump. We have Moana with Pooh on the boat, Carl and Ely. That's Box Lunch. The Funko Shop have the ad icons, the H&R Puffin stuff, the Vegan Police with the Scott Pilgrim 2-pack. We have the Sigmund and Sea Monsters, the Flintstones Hoppy and Hopperoo, Baby Puss, Wacky Races, Lazy Luke and Sergeant Blast, the Vinyl Quaker Oats 2-pack, Quisp and Quake, the Pez Banana Splits, which looks like it's going to be a 4-pack. FYE only has, looks like, one thing, which is the Rick and Morty 2-pack. I think it's going to be a 2-pack. I'm guessing it's a 2-pack. It may or may not be, but it looks like it's a 2-pack. To be determined. They haven't said yet. So I'm assuming they're probably getting more for FYE maybe this week. I'm making the assumption I could be wrong. GameStop has killed it here. They got the teal chrome Batman. They got the Captain Marvel Mini Nerva. They have the Conan O'Brien, which is orange. They got the McCree. They got the Rick and Morty, another Rick and Morty one here. Starship Trooper Johnny Rico. They have the Simpsons 2-pack. They have the Abe Sapien. They have the Hellboy. They have the Conan Pocket Pop. and they have the skateboard deck. One thing is not listed here, which is the Big Bang Theory. Which, let me make sure I'm correct here. I'm going to go back up to the top. I believe I said Big Bang Theory was at GameStop. That's what it was listed at. Excuse me, at Walmart. Walmart, not GameStop, it's at Walmart. But GameStop is killing it. Walmart has gotten those Big Bang Theories. Let me go back down a little bit here. So we have Entertainment Earth's got the shark biting the Quint. We have the Marvel Man thing, which is going to be Entertainment Earth again. Rick and Morty would be the pickle, which he's floating. Hot Topics got Dragon Ball Z, which is going to have the red chrome one. That one's going to be extremely hard to get. You want to go to the Hot Topic early to get that. The Gamora, the Ahsoka from Neon Genesis Evangelion, Ruby Rose, the Sabrina Teenage Witch, the Flash, which will be Cisco Ramon, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Mr. Pickles. I know, right? Bizarro Supergirl? They look really, really good. Let me move this back a little bit here. There we go. Target's got the Teen Wolf and the Zoolander. ThinkGeek's got the Sticky Note Man. Toy Tokyo's got the Ratfink in green, gray, and glow-in-the-dark. The Green Hornet, Kato, and the Ultraman. Walgreens has got Wong, and Walmart's got all the Big Bang Theories. This is probably one of the best ones. It's going to be hot. The three places that people really want to get, because Funko Shop is very, very hard to go to get the Funko stuff online. It's going to be Walmart, Hot Topic, and GameStop are your three big places to really get stuff this year, guys. So that's everything here in a nutshell. I'm going to switch over now to Hasbro. So I have a tab right here. Now, this is another website. It's called the SDCC blog. I'll put the link right here. And I'll put these links in the VOD. When the VOD goes up, you'll see all three of these links to each one of the websites I'm looking at. So head over to that link if you want to follow along and start at the top here. And I was thinking this will take me about 30 minutes, at least for the Funko portion of it. So Hasbro, and it says here, June 24th through the 2nd, I believe. It says number 2. So I'm thinking they're still going to be putting stuff up. They even put up stuff today. So here's the latest set of updates. Transformers BotBots Con Crew 10-pack. So these little figures right here, these kind of remind me of sort of like... Yeah, I'll be posting, the VOD will go up probably after the stream ends, Cody. I would say, like, it goes up about 15, 20 minutes, maybe to an hour later, but the links will be inside that VOD, so you can click the links to get to it. These guys right here remind me of the old school, kind of like the McDonald's toys. They like, there's a camera here, it turns into this guy over here. You have the little can of soda, turns into this guy right here. You have a backpack, it turns into this dude right here. You have a, can't tell what that is. Looks like a, I don't know what that is. Maybe a little computer or something. It turns into this guy right here. You have a notebook. Turns into that guy. And you have what looks like a sandwich or like a taco. Turns into this dude. So we have an update here from Marvel. Of course, this is Hasbro. Marvel Legends Elder of the Universe exclusive San Diego Comic-Con. This will be a 2-pack. Retail for $50. You have the Collector and you have the Grandmaster. Here's the packaging right here. They look good. Then we have a Little Mermaid Ariel Treasure Trove 3-pack. This is a Disney item. I'm assuming it's probably like a mini mystery sort of size that what it looks like it here as far as scale. What I see. Price point is $20. The 2-pack here for these guys was $50. So, I mean, for this right here, it's not that bad. You gotta love Jeff Goldblum. It looks just like him. Looks very, very good. So that was called the Little Mermaid Ariel Treasure Trove 3-pack. And it's in a gold box. Then we have some My Little Pony right here. 2019. And you have... it's a comparison of a 2-pack of Sparkle. Twilight Sparkle. It's $20 from the Hasbro booth. Looks good. So this is what it looks like in 2019. This is what she looked like back in 1980. So kind of a blast from the past. Oh yeah, absolutely, Bizarro Supergirl. The Big Bang Theory one looks very, very good. I want to get the shirt and the lunchbox as well as all 5 of them. I gotta have those. I placed my order. I should be getting in a few days now the 8 most recent Big Bang Theory pops in sort of in the second wave. I placed the order for the full wave on Amazon. I should be getting that shortly. I had to get all that because, again, as I mentioned before, if you're new to my channel, the Big Bang Theory Pops were the first set of Funko Pops I ever owned. So that's one of the things I really want to get my hands on was the Big Bang Theory Pops. Next we have Hulk Smash, Comic-Con exclusive version. This guy is a 6-inch figure, a little bit bigger. No, it's normal scale. It's normal scale. I thought it might have been smaller, but it's a standard 6-inch figure. Price point of $35. That is way too pricey. I would say this is a hard pass. The price point, even for a convention exclusive, I mean, we had this 2-pack here for $50. You get 2 guys, and I think what happens is this right here is a clamshell. It looks like it because you can see the sort of line right here, and there's Velcro here and Velcro here, Velcro here, so it will clamshell together, it will solid. So that's $50. This right here by itself is $35. I don't care if it is a blast from the past from an old design for the old figures that we saw back in the day. This is kind of taking the liberty of the old figures that, I think it was, KB sold these type of figures before. And they look good, the old school retro packaging, but not $35 good. So I don't know why. I mean, if this was, let's say, a 10-inch figure, maybe. That's way too high. Yep. It's way too high. If this was, let's say, a 10-inch figure, that's a different story. You're paying more for a bigger figure. $35 is not worth the price here, guys. That was a hard pass. Hard pass. Then we have the Ugly Doll Artist Series of Mini Moxie and Wang Large Wedge Head Stuff plush set. This is $35 for all this stuff here. I believe Ugly Dolls is a big kind of product now. A lot of people like Ugly Dolls. Not my thing. Then we have this one. I know that AA is going to be interested in this. We have the Ectotron. This is the 9.5-inch Optimus Prime, who looks like an Ecto 1. He has sort of like the top of the Ecto 1 on top of the cab right here. If you look right here, that's there. You have Slimer running around on a ghost trap, which was the wheels. I believe I can't remember what his name was. That was the little bot that went inside Optimus. The bank does open up, and Roller, that was his name, Roller. Roller will deploy and can fire down the ramp. He looks good and looks like a proton gun. The problem with this, guys, unfortunately, is this right here. It's $150 for that damn thing. 9.5-inch Optimus Prime can transform into his usual truck. They call it the Ecto 35 is what this is. He has the Ghostbusters logo right here and a motto on the side, and you got some green slime right here. I don't know if he comes with Slimer or not. Maybe he does. Maybe he comes with a Slimer figure. It doesn't say anything about it in the write-up here. Let's see here. Let's see here. The set will retail for $149, complete with maintenance supplies and a ghost trap, and the packaging resembles a proton pack. So let me scroll down so you can see what it looks like. You see a girl holding the box. That's the packaging. So I'm assuming it has like straps that you can wear. Cool packaging. I don't think it's $150 though. It does say Ecto 35 in the license plate right here where the Matrix would be. So I'm assuming the chest would open up and you would see the license plate. Or maybe it even pops out. Next is something kind of cool. We got the 2-pack for the Lightning Collection, 6-inch, $50, not that bad. It's the Power Blaster, which is when you have in the original Power Rangers, in the Mighty Morphin, you had the Power Axe, Power Bow, Power Blades, Power Lance, and Power Sword can go together to make this weapon right here, all merged together. And of course we have the the Gold Ranger as well. That's the Masterpiece Prime. I'm guessing it looks like a Masterpiece Prime or the Toys R Us exclusive Prime. It says, it doesn't say what version of the Prime it is. It just says it's a 9.5-inch Prime, according to what's listed here. I'm guessing it's probably Masterpiece or the Toys R Us exclusive sculpt. That's what it looks like to me based on these leg pieces. It looks like probably the Toys R Us exclusive, I guess. Back to the Lightning Collection here. What's cool is this is the Red Ranger with the Dragon Shield and the Dragon Dagger he has. So as you can see him holding right here, a better shot, he has a little lightning effect right there coming off the Gold Ranger's Power Lance. And you have the Power Blaster right there. He has the Green Ranger, excuse me, he has the Ranger dagger, the Dragon dagger right there. And he has the dagger out. He does have a sheath on one side and on his hip for where the blaster would go, and the blaster does come with it. So you do have 3 accessories with the Red Ranger. Well, 4 counting the head. You got the head, you got the Dragon dagger, the opened blaster, and the closed blaster, which would fit in the sheath. Looks good. $50. That's right there, well worth the money. Then we have a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Boba Fett 6-inch, which I believe is sort of reminiscent to the original 3¼ inch packaging. I believe that's how the character looked back in the 3¾ inch release. Yeah, I can see them doing release separately. Absolutely. But this is a 2-pack here. Because you see them packaged, it's packaged together. And it even says here, this is a 2-pack. The Red Ranger, of course, is from 93. The Gold Ranger is from 96. I'm assuming, like as I mentioned, this was the 3¾ inch sculpt. I guess Star Wars Collecting Hobbies will know more about it than I would, but I believe this is the smaller design sculpt, but this is a 6-inch scale. This is how he looked in the smaller scale, I believe, but I could be wrong. AA can confirm that for me. He does have the smaller pistol. I don't see there's a sheath right there on the side here. It's hard to notice, but his sheath right here is for his pistol, so he can put his smaller gun into his little sheath right there on the side. Next, we have a 3-pack Star Wars Vintage Collection, $50. This is all 3 Lukes you have from Stormtrooper. Yep. It's the repaint of the Black Series figure, which is what I thought it was. It just looks a little different in the 6-inch scale. It looks more like the classic design, but I like this paint job. It looks really, really good. Hopefully it doesn't have the screwed up legs. I'm making the assumption hopefully the better legs. But we had the Luke here. This is him through the ages of the original trilogy. You had Stormtrooper Luke, you had Empire Luke, and you had Jedi Luke. So it looks good. I like the way it looks. And the packaging looks nice as well. Again, price for this was $50. $50 for this one. You're looking at about $15, a little, like $18 a figure. A little pricey here, but you're having special packaging. It does say the Vintage Collection right here at the top. Let me go back a little so you can see the Vintage logo right there. And it looks like the Luke does come with the sort of the soft goods cloak. And that's all the ones that are currently listed for Hasbro. Let's jump now to Mattel. The link for Mattel, go to the top here. Again, I don't know if this is all stuff released or they're going to release more stuff later. I don't know that yet. So it says, again, we're going to San Diego Comic-Con blog. The last time it was updated was on June 17th, however. So first thing we have is some She-Ra, Princess of Power, and 2-pack it looks like. She-Ra versus the Shadow Weaver. Looks good. It opens up. It's going to be a clamshell, probably very similar to the Legacy pack we saw for the Collector and the Grandmaster. I'm assuming these are going to be probably dolls of some sort. It even says here each doll will have 11 points of articulation. It retails for $40. $40 for this, honestly, isn't that bad of a price for this. This is do we have a scale here? I don't think we have a scale for size. They launched and they sold out. A lot of stuff, if you go to Mattel's website, they kind of secretly launched their pre-sale stuff. A lot of people didn't know about it. A lot of stuff has sold out on their pre-sale website. So this is really cool looking. I like it. Again, not a She-Ra fan. Watched some of the old cartoons, but this is based on the new cartoon. If you notice the artwork right here, it's based on the newer stuff. Then we have a Hot Wheels Marvel Spider Machines GP7 based off the 1978 Japanese TV series about an alien-instilled motocross racer. So a little different. Looks nice. Again, this is Hot Wheels. S-Spider, it's listed there. Looks cool. Again, this is a price point for this. If you're a Hot Wheels fan, this is $15 right there on that one. Next, we have some Jurassic World stuff, Legacy Collection. I haven't seen anything of it, Bizarro. I haven't seen anything. They look funny. They do look a little bit weird. Again, I don't know what the scale for these things are. I'm assuming you're probably looking at something probably like at least this tall, I guess, based on what I'm seeing here. But I could be wrong. Back down to Jurassic World. These are, again, this is all Mattel. This is in a smaller scale. You're looking at 3 inches. It does come with a cane and stand for the dino eggs. So if you're a fan of Jurassic Park, you might want this. Apologies for the color. It's a little bright here. White. The backdrop has the door, which is cool. Right there. Has a little door for Jurassic Park. Ugh. Is that the Netflix only, Bizarro? Ouch. Next, we have something I know a lot of people would be interested in. It's a $20 item. It's, again, Hot Wheels. I believe Hot Wheels Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is the old party bus. The party wagon. $20. You can open the side door for the most awesome pizza party ever. So this side door has articulation. This will swing open and closed. Has unique packaging. So it looks good. Again, price point was $20 on that one. Next we have, I know this one sold out. This is a $40 item. This is Master of the Universe He-Man and Prince Adam 2-pack. This looks like your vintage He-Man. This doesn't look like the stuff that Matty Collector did. This looks sort of like the old school vintage He-Man sculpts. It says here that each figure contains 16 points of articulation, and they each have 3 sets of interchangeable hands as well as interchangeable heads based on the sculpts of the classic toy. So this is using the Mattel newer articulation, but using the sculpt, the head sculpts of the vintage head. That's what it looks like here. It looks good. It looks nice. This is a 2-pack, so it's going to clamshell in the middle. So again, there's another one that opens up in the middle. Does come with a lot of stuff. Very, very cool. The axe will attach to the back of the harness, very similar to the old school He-Man stuff that we know. He comes with a dagger. I don't remember He-Man ever coming with a dagger before. That's a different sort of accessory. I don't remember them ever having this dagger, but the packaging looks like the old school vintage comic that came with the original vintage He-Man figures. If you look at the packaging right here, guys, it looks like the traditional packaging. So it does look good. I like the way it looks. It even has like an insert here for the comic. Let me go back and see if anything about the comic here. It says here the figures are styled, look more like the vintage version. Prince Adam comes equipped with a removable blue vest, so you can take off this soft goods blue vest here that he wore that Adam wore in the original Mattel mini comic. He also comes with a He-Man looks cool. How much? We got $40 on this one. AA. So this is a $40 item on this one for a 2-pack. So I mean, you would think something like this would be much more expensive compared to, let's say, the $150 Ectotron 35 is just ridiculous in cost. So it looks good. It's not that bad. Honestly, I could say good price point, unique packaging, unique gear, unique weapons, 3 pairs of hands, 2 weapon dagger. You got the power sword comes with Adam only, not with He-Man. He-Man gets the battle axe, not the power sword, which makes sense. Okay? So, it looks very, very, very good. Again, it has a comic right here. I don't get the quote, Cody. You have to let me know what that is from. Then we have some stuff here. Additional materials bringing along San Diego Comic-Con Mega Constructs Master of the Universe Battle Bone set. If you're not familiar, Walmart and Mattel have these special... Oh, he's quoting Skeletor. Silence, you funny fool. Oh, I get it now. Thanks, Cody. Thanks, AA. You bag of bones? Yeah, right there. The Mega Constructs have a lot of different series going on. I've seen them a lot at Walmart. This one looks, you have Man-at-Arms, you have Mossman, you got Teela, and you have Fakor. This is exclusive set will feature Battle Bones collector's figure transport with a built-in carry handle and open and closed jaws to store weapons and accessories. I believe the Battle Bones was also a some type of play set for He-Man back in the day, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. Yeah, we also have Mossman. Let's see, it includes 4 bundle, so you get this and these figures for $30. It includes 4 buildable micro action figures: Man-at-Arms, Teela, Fakor, and not blocked Mossman. It should be flocked Mossman, and he's pine scented, which is very, very cool. Those are good deals. These are very, very good deals. This is well worth the money. This looks like the traditional packaging we saw from Masters of the Universe. Packaging, again, this is Mega Constructs, I believe it was. Yeah, Mega Constructs Masters of the Universe. Packaging looks nice. Then we have, they call it Pride Month. We have a special Mattel, which is the suit of Batman. This, again, is in a 6-inch scale. This is based off there was a comic they had back in the Golden Age of Batman. We had multiple outfits. They did Funko for each one of these suits. You have the negative one, the zebra outfit, his traditional one, and the rainbow colors. So this is all the same sculpt, it looks like, just different paint variants. So again, looks very, very good. It's listed as 80-page giant. Yes, I have Bizarre Supergirl. They look very, very good. This is going to be, if you're curious, the colors of the rainbow. Mattel's next annual Comic-Con exclusive are all about Dark Knight, Silver Age. 4-piece set, negative suit, which is Detective 284, zebra suit for 275, the rainbow suit for 241, and the classic Batman features 23 points of articulation. Comes in a special art-themed box, price point of $80. If you think about it, you're getting a special box, and each figure at about $20 a piece. Really, even though it's $80, it really hits home on that price point. I think it's a good price based on what you get in this box. I'm not buying this, but it's a good price point. Then we have the Hot Wheels die-cast armored Batmobile from the 1989 Batman movie. Price point of $25. It's a 2-piece set. The idea is, I believe you put this on as a shell on top of this vehicle, it looks like, I'm guessing. It could be wrong, though. They would feature, okay, they got Hot Wheels die-cast armored Batmobile from the 89 film, which features a die-cast replica of the Batmobile itself and a protective shell, which you can pop on and off. I was right. So this is metal, and this is metal. You pop it on. You really snap it onto the Batmobile, and you get the little 89 Michael Keaton Batman over here as well. Special packaging, price point of $25. That's not a bad price point. You're getting full die cast for all these pieces. I don't know if the Batman is going to be die cast as well. That I do not know. Sort of some side shots so you can see what it would look like. Looks very, very good. Then we have, ooh, yeah, dig it. We have the Slim Jim inspired Macho Man Randy Savage holding the Slim Jim in a Slim Jim outfit in a special Slim Jim case. That is very, very cool. I like that. Price point here of $30. It says here, Mattel is bringing exclusive Macho Man Randy Savage action figure to the con. The figure will feature deluxe articulation and enhanced facial detailing. So it's probably have face scan technology, I'm guessing. Accessory from the Slim Jim commercial. And comes in a wrapped Slim Jim inspired packaging. It will retail for $30 through Entertainment Earth beginning on June 28th. Excuse me, June 18th, not June 28th. And will not be part of Mattel's online pre-sales. So it looks like Entertainment Earth is the only place you can get that one. It will be available at the booth, though, at Mattel for a discounted price. So it even has the streamers. So they probably took that off of Finn Balor, probably. They probably redecoed these, I'm guessing. Looks good. Snap into it jacket. So it looks very, very cool. Next, we have a Mario Kart. Woody has a little hang glider coming out. Price point, die cast, $20. Yeah, not too bad for that one. $20 for this one. In a special packaging. He's flying. It looks like he's flying around. And that's all of them. Those are releases. The only thing I did not talk about was Sideshow. I did not talk about NECA. Sideshow, extremely expensive. I don't want to go into that. NECA, you guys know, if you watch my channel enough, you know I'm not a big fan of NECA stuff. I like what they've done with their designs and their sculpts. I'm not a fan of their QA. I don't like what they've done to their customers, and I don't really, on my channel, really push NECA stuff. Just to give you guys a heads up here, I'm going to go back to the top here, and I'll move over a little bit so you can see kind of the pre-sales. I'll move over here so you can kind of see what they would look like. The Otter Pop guy is selling, it's limited to 1,000 pieces, $389 right now. The Big Bang Theory Pops are going for about $200. $179, $199. So you can see some of these price points are pretty ridiculous. I'm going to switch back now to my normal camera. I'm losing my voice. Come back here, And we're going to kill this. Put this back right there. Sorry about that. And that's pretty much all for San Diego Comic-Con. Hey, Funko Point, thanks for coming into this chat tonight. We've been talking San Diego Comic-Con stuff. So a lot of cool San Diego Comic-Con stuff, all in all. I think this year's Comic-Con is better than last year's Comic-Con for stuff they're releasing. Definitely keep your eyes open. The stuff will be released most likely Thursday night, Friday, on the 18th, 17th to the 18th. The con stuff will go on sale really on the 18th. That's where you want to be hunting on the. You want to stay up late if you're wanting to get those things online. Usually midnight on the 17th going into the 18th is really where you get those stuff from. Now, just to keep everyone reminded again, there's not going to be any videos going up for the next week or so. I'm preparing my 3rd-year anniversary. I mentioned it before. Going to get the video ready. There's going to be at least 3 giveaways on July 4th, which will be, of course, my 3rd-year anniversary. Funko Point, I feel you. Living in Sweden, unfortunately, you don't get the same type of deals that we get. Stuff from Europe and things like that get their own, or in Sweden side for you guys, you get your own stuff sometimes. The only way you can do it is, of course, resellers. You could maybe buy it. The secondary market is probably your best point of interest. Going to conventions is another strong point you can go to. The price, though, is a bit steep. But keep your eyes open. Again, 3 giveaways going up on July 4th of this year is my 3rd-year anniversary on YouTube. There are going to be 3 different giveaways. There'll be 3 links in the video when I do it. Thanks, Jackie. There'll be 3 links in the video. You can click giveaway 1, 2, or 3, or you can go to all 3 of them if you want to. It's just 1 winner per person. You can't win all 3 of them. I'll be doing it through IO Gleam's website, just like I did before. I will let you know that Tate's Comics is sponsoring 2 of the giveaways. I am doing the 3rd one myself. Keep your eyes open for that. Oh, very cool, Funko. Awesome. It's going to be very difficult getting some stuff this year. Walmart's going to do some good stuff. Hot Topic's going to be doing some great stuff. GameStop will be the 3 big ones. So GameStop, Walmart, and Hot Topic are the 3 big sites you want to go to. I will be putting links in the video description of this video on demand when it goes up, probably about an hour, hour and a half or so, give or take. Keep your eyes open for that. The big channel update will be middle of July. Again, I'll be going to SuperCon on July 6th. I'll be shooting video. That'll be going up on the 7th. There will be a video probably on that Thursday, which will probably be the channel update video. Radical changes. I'm sweeping through the channel. I'm making some adjustments to it. You guys will see kind of what I'm going to be doing going forward. There's going to be some big changes to the channel. Some good, some not so good. I know people are probably going to cough on a couple things, but I got to make some adjustments. You'll understand the reasoning in that video when it goes up. We're at the 10 o'clock point, guys. I want to thank everybody who came into the stream tonight. It was an hour-long stream. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe to it. The best way to let people know, to help the channel grow, let your friends know. Let them know about my channel. Let them know about Rook Geek Goodness. I always talk about it. I'm on the amino communities. Not as much as I used to be, but I'm still posting content there. I do my streams. But there'll be some changes coming up down the line that you will know about when I do my update video. Again, excuse me, some good things, some bad things. We're at the 10 o'clock point, guys. I'll be cutting the stream off. I want to thank everybody who came into the stream tonight. I'll be putting the links on a video on demand, so you can click on those links to see all those websites I was talking about. They'll be updating those sites probably going forward, probably this week, I'm guessing, as far as recording of this stream. I want to thank everybody who came into the stream. I'm cutting off in 3, 2, 1. Take care, guys, and good night.